Ecclesiasticus 2:4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. These are things that I have to remind myself of just when it comes to walking in this spirit, walking in this knowledge. It's not that I'm impatient, it's just more about me lamenting. Me seeing the world and having a disposition, understanding that I'm not of this, and I don't want to be of this, I don't want to be a part of this, but it's not like I want to necessarily leave, it's more like I want to change in this. Not myself, I'm talking about the world. I want the world to change, but obviously I can't control that. I understand that that's up to the Most High, and the Most High will, He will inflict that change. But at the same time, we in this walk, we have to be steadfast and appreciate the Heavenly Father for giving us this disposition, giving us this separation, or this mindset of separation and having a disposition, because you could be like a willy-nilly person out here that's just an allowance of everything and a leaf in the wind and not stand on any sort of purpose. It's important to stand on something. It's important to understand what's right. And the reason why we lament, the reason why we have these feelings of a disposition or wanting to get out of here is because we know that what's in front of us is not right. Therefore, you want to create a safe space and a safe haven for a world that you know to be right. And, you just walk in that. And sometimes even that's hard because it's pervasive when it comes to, the wicked ideologies that people assume, and, just the wicked ways of this world is so pervasive. You have to find your safe haven. You have to get together with certain brothers and sisters that understand things on a certain level like you do or similar to you, and you just, you find your peace in that way. And that's what's important. It's all about, finding your peace and maintaining your peace and maintaining that patience within adversity, or within, the feeling of having this disposition or wanting to get out of here. Because I'm not this weak person that say, oh, I'm going to kill myself. It's not that. It's just more about understanding this world and knowing that this world is not for me. It's a reason why we have this mutual understanding that these are these last days, because it is. And that's why we say we want to get out of here, because we know that we are nearing the end. So it's more of a thing of us, trying to rush it. We want to be in haste. So I say that, not that you're impatient in the sense of knowing that, the Most High is going to get us out of here, but you're impatient in the sense of, not understanding that this world is going to be this world. So you might as well take it for what it is and do what you have to do to maneuver within it. Just in regards to adaptation or assimilation, but then still knowing who you are and what you stand on. And also just looking at the bright side of things, because not everything is all hell. Not everything is dark. It's just probably based off of what's in front of you and who you know. Maybe you have to broaden things, expand your horizon per se. You know what I mean? Get to know new people, but new people that's on the same wave as you in certain degrees. Not exactly, because that could be a little, that could be kind of, I don't want to say weird, but more so it could be a slippery slope. I don't even think you're going to come across any person that's on the same exact 100% wavelength as you. But for the most part, even the brothers that's in the knowledge, that's all you can ask for. Another brother that's on the same type of time when it comes to like-mindedness, when it comes to understanding who they are, so on and so forth. But even within that, we know that it's not going to be 100%, but that's still a beautiful thing, because it lets us know that we're all different, but we're still the same in regards to the agreement that we are the chosen. The Most High chose us. We in these last days where the blessing came to us in regards to giving us this knowledge and giving us this understanding, as opposed to the lies that we've been brought up under, so on and so forth. And that's the thing that we share in regards to having this mutuality and having this similar experience within this walk. So this is all self-talk, Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. So things that you go through in this life, you should take cheerfully and understand that, there's a silver lining in this, because the Most High is reminding me of what it is, what I need to do to combat this, or what I need to do in the face of adversity, or whatever the situation is that you may deem to be a problem or what have you. Take cheerfully. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there's always something that you see in it that makes you say, okay, I can appreciate the Most High for this. You have a breakup with your girlfriend, you may look at it as a bad thing, not knowing that the Most High saved you, because he could put he in the future he'll put a better woman in your place, or the Most High saved you because you probably thought that this was something that was good for you when it comes to the rapport that you had with that woman, but deep down inside, you get rid of her, and then you understand the light that you have that's more brightened. For whatever strange reason that you couldn't conceive in that moment because you were so caught up in her and not necessarily caring about other avenues of what makes you happy until you got rid of her and then you started to see. And it could be vice versa. I'm not just saying that for a woman. It could be for a man too when it comes to a woman who wants something more. So I'm just saying that to say it's important for us to stay grounded in this walk, stay grounded in the things that we go through in regards to adversity. The Most High is just trying to, test you, build you up, strengthen you. Always look at these things as tests because the Heavenly Father is someone that we must make sure we keep, in the apple of our eye, make sure we keep it in the front of our mind, in the back of our mind, in the sides of our mind. When we wake up, we praying each and every day, praying all day, every day, keeping the Heavenly Father on our minds, understanding that we must assume the position of, a king or having a ruling class mentality or just following the commandments and humbling yourself to the Heavenly Father, acknowledging the Heavenly Father and loving the Heavenly Father with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart. It's all about Him. That's all that matters. All about the Heavenly Father. Thank you all. God bless. Shalom.